I'm TarotOracle, and this is news for May of 2020. What do we have? We have the Fallen Angel Oracle cards. Where are they? I ordered this back in December, and I still don't have it. A couple of people have it. Should I cancel my order? This should have been here a very long time ago. And I got to admit, I was very excited. About this deck. It looks fantastic, but I still don't have it. If you ordered it, you don't have it as well, let me know. I'm curious what happened to it. But that's the Fallen Angel Oracle cards. The next one I want to talk about, we have a lot to talk about, is an ebook. An EBook Tarot, an advanced guide to tarot readings and card meanings. It's actually an Audible book.
The Magician Tarot card is a card of manifestation. His is a reminder.
So it's about 5 hours long. I just wanted to sort of point it out that a good tarot audio book is quite rare. So this is out, and it is on Audible and obviously Amazon and whatnot. But if you're looking for 5 hours of tarot explanations, we do have an Audible audio book that is out that looks half decent. How surprising is that? The other thing I want to talk about coming out on May is the Transcendent Journeys Oracle. Here we go. If you're interested in this is supposedly coming out in May. I'm not so much. I'm not a big fan of this art. Anyway, it's from Cheryl Rose. Again, if you're interested, this is coming out in May. This is the Transcendent Journeys Oracle. And the next one we can talk about is, the beginning guide to runes. And I know there are 10 billion of these runes books out. You can see those at the bottom here. But hey, it's on Kindle Unlimited. You can get a free Kindle Unlimited trial and check this out. This looks pretty interesting, and it is a #1 new release in runes as well. So this just came out April 28th. Several people have it, and it is from Josh Simmons, and looks pretty good. Again, this is available. 172 pages. You can get this on either paperback or with your Kindle Unlimited trial. Next thing is the Grail Tarot. Now, obviously re-release. I remember this from back in 2007, but it's back. It is back. It is being reprinted. This is from John Matthews. You can see this on my channel as well. I have a full flip through, unboxing and whatnot, but it is a very, very attractive deck, and it is now back as of May 28th. Again, originally released, I think, back in 2007. I mean, it was a long, long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. Now, everybody has been telling me about the Star Tarot, 2nd edition, revised and expanded. The Star Tarot looks absolutely amazing. I did not pick this up. Obviously, the 1st edition, I don't have it, but definitely picking up the 2nd edition. Has this nice outer space feel, this nice like ethereal feel to it, and I'm looking forward to getting this. This is coming out again in May. It says cards 272 pages. I don't know if that's the book, but if that's a 272 page book, that's massive. Anyway, it's not cheap. We're talking $27, but in comparison to some of the Kickstarter and whatnot, I mean, it's not too bad. It's not too bad at all. So we'll talk about some more stuff that we've talked about before, but didn't have any pictures, but now it does. And one of these is this particular one here, the Lantern Oracle. I love the imagery on this. I really do. Comes from Angelina, Margarito, PhD. I'm not sure why you would put your PhD. Okay. So the Lantern Oracle does look pretty interesting. I like the variance in the images. I like the ethereal component to this. It looks like a bunch of images sort of mashed together and whatnot. 44 cards. I mean, I really would like to see a minimum of 50 cards with any oracle, but that is just me. I mean, I'm not saying my preferences are everyone's preferences, but I mean, there you go. There you go. The Lantern Oracle coming out in July. And also the Spellcasting Oracle cards. Spellcasting Oracle cards. Again, 48 cards. Looks like a culmination of various images. This looks very cool from Flavia Kate Peters and Barbara, let's see, I'm going to butcher that name, but let's not even pronounce it. But yeah, I mean, this looks fantastic. This is from Hay House, and it is coming out in July. And I'm pretty excited about this. We have quite a few people that did this. We got 2 authors and 1 illustrator, and I like the images again, but it's sort of just this, you know, culmination of other images sort of pieced together with some background in Photoshop. But I mean, still I like it. Still I like it. Maybe I'm the only one, but I do like it. And speaking of things I like the Chakra cards for belief change. Now this is from Nikki Gresham Record. Not a big fan of the art. Not a big fan of the art. It is cute. I mean, I'm going to give it to you. It is cute. Some of the images are kind of precious here. And it looks like you have the double-sided card type thing where we're going into the third eye chakra, going into the third eye chakra protection. And then we have keywords on the back of the cards. Not something I'm interested in, but it looks nice. It does look nice. It looks about $20, and that's coming out in July. So if you're sort of interested in this, head out to Amazon and get your Chakra cards for belief change. And speaking of belief, the #1 release in Druidism is this attractive little card deck here. And this is coming out late June. This is Believe in Your Own Magic. Believe in Your Own Magic. Amanda Lovelace, artwork by Janena Medeiros. This looks really good. I mean, I'm just saying this looks pretty good. This looks pretty good. Not exactly the greatest detail within the images, but I like the images. I like the artwork. I like how they sort of framed everything. Everything is positive. It's like this dancing feel to it, and it looks pretty good. But this is Believe in Your Own Magic Oracle deck. Now, let's see. I'm not sure how many cards this thing has. 45 cards. There you go. With an illustrated guidebook as well. I'd like to see if the guidebook is in color or not. But this is a new release coming in June if you're interested in this. All right, and I'm not even going to try to pronounce this, the Mahabatata Oracle. All right, this is $24.99. I think we've covered this before, but they didn't have any images, by Jita Rash, and that is very attractive image. If that's one of the cards, that looks pretty good. I'd sort of be concerned about the borders here. Ooh, I'd be concerned about the borders here, but okay. I do like this. This is interesting to look at. So I'll be interested to see more images before I sort of committed to this. But that does look pretty nice. Now, the Hard Path Oracle, 2nd edition and expanded. The Heart Path Oracle Miraculous Messages of Love. Now we have 53 cards and a 128-page guidebook. This is from Nadine Gordon-Taylor. And just sort of, they don't have any other graphics for it, but sort of looking at this, I'm wondering if this is a circular deck. Not really sure if it's a circular deck or not. But, you know, cute little animal images and whatnot. Not really sure if I'm going to pick this up. I need more information. We need more cards. We definitely need more cards. But anyway, this is coming out fairly soon. I don't see a date, but I did spot it in the new section, and I do like this. Now, Monty Eddie, there we go, but Luigi Monty Eddie. This is coming out in September, and it sort of hit the new section as well. Not a big fan of this type, but yeah, we're sort of returning to these classic cards, and it's nice to have a lot of these classic cards. It's nice to have the selection available to it, so I'm pretty pleased with the fact that we can pick a lot of these older decks up. It looks really good. So a box deck includes the deck and instructional booklet, originally created in 1721. Looks very cool if you're interested. This is coming out in September. Now, let's see, we did that one. Let's look at the Tarot of the Divine. The Tarot of the Divine. We looked at this before, and you remember I was pretty excited about it because it includes deities, folklore, and fairy tales. And I said, I'm all about this. I'm all about deities, folklore, and fairy tales. And that is so true. Let's take a step forward on your spiritual journey with this gorgeously illustrated celebration. Well, I need more cards. I'm going to tell you now. But let's do an over-analysis of the box here. That's a thick box. I'm going to put it out here now. Either the guidebook is the size of a Schofield Bible, or that's got a ton of cards, because that's fairly thick. If that's realistic here, that's really thick. Artwork, I like it. The computer, I mean, it's just straight up. Let's go to Adobe Illustrator and make some stuff. But I like the style here. I want to see more cards, but based upon the one card that I'm seeing, really tempted to pick this up. And it's talking about a 44-page guidebook. So how thick are these cards? Because that's a thick deck. That is a really thick, and it's wide as well. It's really wide as well. So, I mean, we have Beneath the Moon, Fairy Tales, Myth, Divine Stories from Around the World. This looks like it is from the same person. So if we sort of go here and check this out, this is a hardcover book. Okay, Kindle is $10, hardcover book. Can't look inside of it. I can't look inside of it to see more. See, we need more graphics on here. We just need more graphics. So yeah, I swear I'm not a stalker or anything, but I went out on Google just to try to find this person's art. And I mean, sure enough, here we have some cards. We actually found some cards. How exciting is that? So if this is it, let's go back to the actual tarot. Now this is Beneath the Moon. I believe it's a tarot deck. I believe so. But if we look around, we found something. I discovered something. Man, that looks good. Okay, that looks really, really good. If this is what to expect from this deck, I'm going to hit checkout right now. I'm not even kidding. This is gorgeous. So again, if you like that, I assume this is what we're getting. If you like that, this is the one I was hyped about, Beneath the Moon. This is it. Indeed. I'm definitely going to pick this up. And speaking of things, I'm going to pick up the Elemental Tarot. You remember I was hyped about this. It's not until November. I mean, it's going to be a minute. But yeah, that looks really good. I mean, we're back to Adobe Illustrator, but I mean, that does look good. I like this style. I think that they did a fantastic job on this. Use the symbology of fire, earth, air, and water to help understand your life. Yes, please give me this. Please give me this. Please don't, screw me over like I got with the fallen angel. I mean, I'm still waiting for my fallen angel, but yeah, I really want the fallen angel. Not sure what to do. Do I cancel my order? I mean, I don't know. In the meantime, we can head over to Kickstarter and check out the MetaMyth Tarot. This is an attractive deck, I have to say. This looks very cute. Very, very cute. I'm not sure why we don't show more images of the cards, but that back design is well done. Well done indeed. I like the Magician. Not a lot of backers. I'm kind of surprised, I have to say. But they do have a coloring book. It isn't exactly cheap. I mean, you know, everything on Kickstarter seems to be about $50, just raw out of the box, $50. But I mean, sure, not a lot of backers, but I do like this. I have to say I am a fan. It is on my wish list, the MetaMyth Tarot and the Solaris Tarot with almost 600 backers. That's nuts. Look at how attractive this thing is. Very, very good art. It's got kind of that Princess Leia feel there, doesn't it? For the magician. I mean, I'm not insinuating Star Wars here. I'm saying it's got that Princess Leia feel there. So this looks very cute indeed. Definitely on my wish list. I don't think it has enough design elements that it just attracts me to where I want to pick this up, but it did make my wish list. The non-illustrated minors here, not a fan. I mean, not a fan. But again, that's just me. I like illustrated minors, but not a big fan. Sort of prevents me. But when we have 600 people that want it, it is very nice. Velvet finish, gold foil edges, gold foil design details as well. If you're interested, it's called the Solaris Tarot. Now, Disney is such a very strict company on their intellectual properties. I'm not sure how this still exists, but here you go. The Magical Tarot Disney. Ouch. How is this still going? Okay, but anyway, so here you go. The Kickstarter, it looks like a majors only Disney based. Yeah, I'm not sure how this is still up. I mean, that's a direct, I'm not sure how this is still up. But sure, if you're interested, it is the Magical Tarot Disney. And we also have the Lady Tarot cards. Yes, LGBT. And a POC inclusive tarot deck. Very nice with 203 backers. Now, it is a mixture of artists. And I know a lot of you complain about, you know, you don't like a tarot deck with a bunch of different artists because all the cards look different. So, but whatever. This looks pretty interesting. And here are the resident artists. And here are the guest artists as well. And their Twitter handles. So here you go. So you have this tarot. And you got a lot of options with tarot deck, a booklet, merch, digital, double decks, more merch. I like the images. But again, I know a lot of people are not a fan of multiple artists. I would like to see more of the cards. I gotta say, I would like to see a lot more of the cards before I make up my mind. Maybe they don't have them made yet. I mean, it is supposed to be delivered in June. So I would expect more cards. I mean, I would expect more cards than this, quite frankly, considering it's going to be shipping in June. But I don't know. I don't see enough cards for me to make up my mind. I really wish I did. And we have 388 backers. The Witch's Familiar Runic Oracle cards. Very cute. I like the sort of the familiar keywords. I love the art. That is pretty. That is very pretty. I love that. I love the energy coming off of it as well. Not only did we do the art and do we have the symbolism and whatnot, but we have the names. We have a lot of pretty cards. I really like this deck. I'm sort of booked out on oracles, but wow, look at the back. That is so pretty. That is so pretty. It really is. Anyway, if you're interested in this, that is a very attractive deck and 388 backers. This is going to ship when? When are we talking about this thing shipping? This is in July, so right around the corner. Looking good. And Tarot at a Glance. This is our own Mystic Cats. Kathleen has created a tarot deck. Look at this, how cute this is. Look at the design. It's very cool. It's got keywords. And it's got lots and lots of keywords. So we have the lovers and all of this stuff. This is very, very pretty. I like it. Very cute. It's got like the minimalist sort of graphics on it. And it has all sorts of cool font effects here with all the various cards. Look at the back. It's cute as well. If you want to support Mystic Cats, head on over and pick up Tarot at a Glance. We still have 22 days to go. So Boy Diviner brings us the Art of Life Tarot Review. Now, these are pretty cute cards here. I like it. I like it a lot. It's got your standard image, and then it has some keywords at the bottom. I like the variants of the cards, and I like the fact that it has sort of an explanation and it tells the detail about what the art is. I really appreciate that combination. So head over to Boy Diviner and check out the review. So Toadstool Tarot brings us the Tarot des Arcs, a walkthrough of this by, he picked it up from Printer Studio. Now this is a cute little deck. Go check that out on Toadstool Tarot's channel. And Simon at the Hermit's Cave brings us the Vintage Worth. This is a limited new deck, and it is very cute indeed. If you're into this style, if you are appreciative, there you go. If you're appreciative of the older style, the TDM style here, go check that out. And that is a really aggressive. The TDM normally doesn't have that animal being that aggressive on the heels, but I mean, there we go, taking a bite out of crime. And the Angel Tarot, indeed, a new release coming out with Andrew Barker brings us the unboxing of the new Angel Tarot. Comes in a nice hard box, comes with a nice book, and let's check out some of the cards. I was interested in this. I did not pick this up, but I like the style a lot, and I like the angel names, the keywords. I like everything about this. And Supportive Tarot with Lisa brings us the Dom Darcy Mermaid Tarot. Look how attractive this thing is. Very, very attractive. I like it a lot. So go check that out on Supportive Tarot with Lisa's channel. Get a couple more of these cards. Look at that. That looks really good. So the Pathfinder Oracle. You've seen this before, Supportive Tarot with Lisa's channel. Ethany brings us her version of this. This is the one that plays out sort of like a board game almost. You line up the sides, and the different sides have different meanings and whatnot. I'm seriously considering getting this. I really am seriously considering getting this because I like the style of that. I like a deck that sort of flows from one to the next. Tarot Your Truth brings us the Divine Feminine Oracle deck walkthrough. Very attractive deck. Check that out. Look at that artwork. Very, very nice imagery combinations here, and sort of this artwork as well. We have the Goddess of Discernment with keywords and all of that. I love the look of this deck. Danny Mystic brings us the original tarot review and comparison. This is from Siren Imports, and we sort of get a bit of a comparison here between decks. Supportive Tarot with Lisa also brings us the Solaris Tarot and Illuminated Earth Oracle. There we go. Not my style. Not my style, but it is cute. It is cute, and I like it. See if we can get a shot of the other one. Okay, so that is the backs of them. There we go. So I guess this is a Lenormand of some type. Anyway, go check it out. Supportive Tarot with Lisa. And here we go with Tarot Vibes Oracle brings us the Oracle of the Fairies by Karen Kay. Another beautiful artwork deck where it has some various artwork and then keywords and all that. This is an attractive oracle. And speaking of Angel Tarot, we're looking at Schrodinger's Tarot brings us the first impression of the Angel Tarot and the Occult Tarot. Again, if you're interested in these, this is a very attractive deck. I really like it. And Steph Prism brings us the Moonchild Tarot deck and Major Arcana flip through. And Owl Moon 513 brings us unboxing the Amenti Oracle. There we go. Let's see if we can see some of the cards on here. Minimalist. We got to say minimalist, but it is cute. There we go. There's one more card. Maybe another card. Maybe not. One more card. Here we go. One more card. Speak with sincerity. There you go. And Toadstool Tarot brings us the Gypsy Palace Tarot. And Supportive Tarot with Lisa finally brings us the Illusory Tarot, first impression. Sort of a side-by-side comparison as well with the Osho Zen. I like it. That is that's some radical art there. Very, very cool. Very, very cool. Sort of reminds me of the bonfire, doesn't it? Doesn't this sort of remind you of the bonfire? Did you know I had a Patreon? Look at all these Patreon members. I love all of you. Thank you so much. And what am I talking about Patreon? What am I talking about? The handout for this video is a PDF file. You get it on Patreon if you're a supporter. Not only that, but you get all the handouts for all the classes that I've ever done and the Tarot Oracle's book. I teach you to read tarot the easy way. No memorization. You can start reading tarot today. We got the court card guides. Okay, I'm also including the Fluffy Virgo Lenormand. This is a Lenormand deck, a digital copy of this deck. You get that too. What else do you get, you asked? I'm including 12 hours of drawing instruction. You see these drawings on the screen? I teach you how. I teach you how in a step-by-step manner, like you would get, you know, at a professional instruction. Step-by-step manner, I teach you to draw. You can draw like this easily. I teach you. And then you can go do pet portrait commissions locally, make some money. Make some money. And you get all this for $5. Can you imagine all this for $5? The Lenormand handouts, the Lenormand deck, the live stream spreads, medical tarot handouts, Tarot 101, tarot numerology, astrology, all the books that I've written, the decks and things like that. You get all of that in the Patreon at the $5 level. So thank you for Adam G, Alley Cat, Annie, the other Annie, Kim, Kristen, KSW, La Me, Larry, Brianna, Carmen, Gabriela, Lisa, Maureen, Carolyn, Cassandra, Richard, Sharon, Crystal, Dominica, Shintaro, Sanai, Fatima, Galatia, Sophia, Gary, Susan, Hikate's Crossing, Arena, Jessica, and Tanya. Thank you so much for being my supporter, and I greatly appreciate it. You know, all of you are my roommates. I'm just saying all of you are my roommates. I love all of you. Thank you so much. And thank you for watching this video. Please hit like and subscribe. I put a ton of work into this. So please hit that like and subscribe button. More coming out. You're going to know court cards better than anybody else around you. I'm telling you once you finish this class. Thank you again, and we will see you next time.